Hi guys, welcome to week 2 of these fantasy football videos. Let's get into it with me versus Tread. Tread only managed 5.3 points Thursday night with Christian McCaffrey. That's going to be a massive disappointment for Tread. He was also going to be without second best player in Hill and without his third best player Melvin Gordon, who is still not with the Chargers. We've got an interesting battle between us at QB. Tread has Rivers going up against a defense which in the fourth quarter of last week made Kyler Murray look like a competent, even good quarterback. And my QB is going up against a defense which made a 2019 Case Keenum look like a 2017 Case Keenum. He's also returning to his natural environment, which is a dome. The key to this one's going to be for us to watch the Giants versus Bills game, where Tread's tight end is going to go up against my defense and will be the cause of a massive point swing in either direction. I'm going to back myself to win this one. I think we're going to have an interesting game. Next, we've got Tris versus Ian, which I'm calling the Chargers Bowl. Tris starts with a goose egg on Thursday night from Howard, putting him at a disadvantage coming into Sunday. Both teams are going to feature running backs which struggled quite a lot week 1. Damian Williams only managed 2 yards per carry against the Jags defense, which is actually better than what Sony Michel managed for Ian, who only managed 0.3 yards per carry. Both are going to obviously need to improve on that coming into this week. And whoever does it, if only one of them can manage it, I think will be the key to this matchup. I think the person most likely to be able to improve that yards per carry towards, that 4.5 kind of thing is going to be Sony Michel, who's going up against a Dolphins defense. So I'm going to back Ian to win this one. I'm going to say to make the Chargers versus Oakland your game to watch, as you have 4 fantasy relevant players going in that game. We'll move on to Tom v Phil, both kickless at the time of making this. So they're both going to be on the waiver wires this morning trying to find their kickers. This one has Goodwin and Moore, who both played on Thursday night. Goodwin managed to outscore Moore by about 9 points, giving Tom a head start coming into here. Both teams are playing defenses which performed well last week. Tom has the Ravens, who managed 12 points versus Miami, and Titans for Phil, who managed 23 points versus the Browns. I'm expecting regression from both of these defenses this week. The Titans won't be going up against, a guy like Baker Mayfield, who threw 3 picks in the last quarter last week. I expect Jacoby Brissett to be much more conservative with the ball and less likely to make turnovers. And for Tom, Jimmy Smith is out for the Ravens, and the Ravens will be tested for their secondary depth, particularly as Cardinals do like to go for 4 wides quite a lot, spread out, and make sure that the defense has as many defensive backs on the field as possible. Last week, the Cards ran 4 wides on 45 of their plays, which is more than the entire league combined, who only did so 36 plays all of last week. So like I said, that secondary depth is going to be very key to the Ravens. So I think, the defenses are going to be key to deciding this matchup. I think I'm going to back Tom to win here, but do make the Colts v Titans your game to watch. Mo v Brad. Brad is struggling with injuries at the moment. Surprise, surprise. Of the first 2 running backs he took in a draft, one is already ruled out, and the other one is questionable with an ankle injury. Brad still does have a top running back in Austin Eckler, and so he's going to have to be hoping for similar production from what he got from him last week, which was about 30 points. The one to watch here for you guys is going to be the Jets v Browns, where you guys seem to have several players going at the moment. I'm going to back Mo to win this one this week, I think just because his team's healthier. Finally, we move on to Ryan v Andy. Interesting that both these teams have running backs who are questionable with shoulder injuries, which is going to be Ingram and Bell. Bell will no doubt be exacerbated by the fact that he's currently carrying the Jets, particularly as Darnold now out with mono. There was only 6.1 points to Evans on Thursday, which is a bummer for Ryan, who's going up against the team which renamed him. But I still think he gets his revenge here this week with a W. And that'll make the loss extra bitter for Andy, as most of these points will be coming from Deshaun Watson. So you guys need to make Houston versus Jags your game of the week to watch. Guys, thank you for watching this again. I will see you next week. Remember to like and subscribe. Cheers.